Hello everyone, and welcome to the Daily HUD, where we give you the latest esports news. I'm Sierra.
And I'm Dom. Now we've got a lot of really cool stuff lined up for you today. I've got to say, it's going to be some pretty fun episode. But in our coverage, first, we're going to start with Starcraft 2, the World Championship Series Winter. Then we're going to be taking a look at Counter-Strike, the Star Series I-League 7 results for their semifinals and finals. After that, we get to talk about a real-life battle royale that may or may not be happening, along with the new Star Wars game announced from Respawn and EA. And for our final coverage, we're going to be looking into a special new story mission coming to Overwatch before we finally discuss and preview Week 2 of the Overwatch League. Looking towards Starcraft 2, the World Championship Series Europe and North America wrapped up this past weekend, crowning two champions, with Raynor taking the series against Serral in Game 7 in Europe and in the final ace match. And in North America, Neeb overcame Scarlet 4-2. Now both first place winners walked away with a hefty prize of $12,000 apiece, along with a boost of circuit points to propel them towards the upcoming WCS spring, summer, and fall season, and the inevitable global finals set to happen later this year. Now with those tournaments all finished up, eyes are on Korea to wrap up the GSL Code S Season 1 finals, set to take place this coming weekend. Reigning champion Maru is going to be taking on Classic, and here's to hoping that this week has given enough time for Classic to prepare some new strategies that can hopefully fare a bit better against that ruthless Terran.
Our next coverage takes us to the Counter-Strike Series I-League semifinals and finals. In the semifinals on Saturday, Fnatic went head-to-head with Energy Sports, with Fnatic being the top favorite. Energy wasn't counted out just yet in the best-of-3 series, though. They were having trouble keeping up with Fnatic. They did manage to bring the fight out, keeping the matches very close, but ultimately it was Fnatic who won the series with a 19-17 score and a 2-0 victory.
Yeah, big congratulations to Fnatic for taking that victory. But in our next semifinal match, Team Na'Vi took Team Renegades. Oh boy, that brings back memories. And this showed potential for the underdog. Now, like the previous match, Team Na'Vi was seen as the big favorite, but it didn't mean we could count Renegades out just yet. Both teams came into this matchup with a surge of momentum from their previous matches in the playoffs. Renegades were able to take a win off of Na'Vi, but ultimately it was Na'Vi who took the set with a 2-1 victory, with the series both ending with a score of 16. They eliminated the Renegades from the playoffs and ended up meeting Fnatic in the grand finals on Sunday.
Yes, on Sunday, the finals went underway. That was last Sunday. Fnatic and Team Na'Vi were ready for an all-out brawl. The finals were set as a best-of-5 series. Fnatic and Na'Vi were coming in strong. Fnatic did show a bit of weakness, but they weren't given the cold shoulder either. Despite Team Na'Vi's strong, diversified strategies, they respected Fnatic to the end. But fortunately for them, they were able to take the series with a surprising 3-0 victory and were made the champions of the Star Series I-League.
Yeah, big congratulations, of course.
Good
That's
job.
going to give them some more points in the circuit system as well. But now we've got to turn our attention towards something else. Yesterday, there was a very big announcement. We've always been asking the question, have video games not been enough? Have you always been hoping for something a little more immersive, upgrading your computer not doing it for you? Well, the Battle Royale genre is about to get some competition because yesterday, website Hush Hush made a posting asking for a new game maker. That is, someone to help design an arena for a real-life, bona fide, 100-person Battle Royale. Each day is expected to pay about £1,500 over the course of 6 weeks, totaling at £45,000 in order to help design this arena. All of this is at the behest of some unnamed individual who is using the website Hush Hush to make his dream a reality. As listed on the website, contestants hoping to participate in the Royale will compete over 3 days with airsoft guns, ammo, and touch-sensitive body armor, with 12 hours of competition each day. At night, they're going to set up camp with provided food, camping gear, and any equipment they may need. Now, the listing even claims that if the event is a success, it can turn into an annual competition, and we can finally settle the question of who would actually win in a real-life battle royale. And we're not talking like January 2000 movie battle royale, the original Japanese one where they kill each other.
Well,
this is.
But it's always been a question on people's minds. I guess
Yeah.
we're waiting for the VR goggles to give us a real immersive experience.
Well, we don't need VR
but
goggles
this time,
anymore.
Yeah, now we actually.
Yeah.
I'll have to be honest. I think I would survive a battle royale.
Really?
It depends on the stadium.
Sure.
Let's say like it's in nature. I would probably hide out.
In nature. Well, it is on an
and
island.
Like build a trap.
It's going to be on a closed
That's my
island.
plan.
Also, I imagine setting like a Bengal tiger trap where you dig a hole and stake it with bamboo.
I mean, it's
probably against the rules.
But you're a millionaire, so you probably have an extra tiger.
Well,
here
you're
and
the
there.
millionaire, but you don't want the other people in the arena to die. Because this is real life. You don't want
what
to
happens?
actually
How do you
kill people.
lose?
So you've got the touch-sensitive body armor, right? It is, it's got these electronic components in it, so that when certain pressure or perhaps the airsoft pellets have magnets in it, bounce and activate, and it triggers as a hit, which also raises the question.
And then you're done. Yeah,
presumably,
right.
it's a battle
If you get
royale. It's
shot in the
last
arm.
man standing. If you get
Yeah,
shot in the
bump
arm,
it up.
you're
You
out.
make it?
I imagine. Well, that's what the game maker is supposed to figure out, right? Is if you get hit in the arm, do you lose the arm?
Right.
Or are you completely out?
I don't know.
It's a tough question. Will we get melees?
I'm getting nervous thinking about
Can we get
it.
can we get actual weapons? We've got some
What?
real life
No.
weapons here.
Oh boy, I shouldn't
Because
have talked
I've,
such a
I've
big
been
game.
practicing a little bit
Oh, no.
for my own because I'm a little bit hyped and excited for this incoming. This is a hefty sword, by the way.
It is.
So here, I'll let you use
very
this one.
much. Okay, I see.
And then
Very
we're-
nice.
I'm gonna get this one over here. But like,
Okay.
if you actually hit someone with a weapon, does that count as out? Because you've got the airsoft pistols, and you have to loot other people. And how even would you set this up if you had to build the arena? They're already all on a desert
What's
island.
your weapon of choice?
Well, you've got airsoft guns.
Right.
How would you set this up? Do you have the enclosing circle?
Like the ring of fire, get closer and closer.
Hopefully not
but-
an actual ring of fire, or like poison gas, or an electric crowd would be pretty cool. But an electric cloud, maybe not so much.
I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, and how do you spectate the event? Are we talking like Hunger Games with
Right,
cameras in the
cameras
trees?
everywhere, and they're in like the dome. That's what I
Yeah.
imagined. I wasn't
Building a
sure.
dome?
I was.
That would be pretty neat.
It depends on the style of battle royale. I'm
Uh-huh.
guessing since this is real life, people might actually be fighting. So maybe the cage
Yeah.
just gets smaller, and like every day you just move into a smaller cage.
That could be it, yeah, because then it can sort of
And
turn
it's
into
like
exactly like prison.
You
Because it
pay
could also
for
turn
it,
into like a
too.
survival sort of, like a survivor sort of thing, where you have like trials and challenges. At noon every day, everybody groups up in the middle, and 10 people are eliminated in a shootout or something.
I'm hiding in the trees and building
Yeah.
a team.
What? Everyone just assumes hiding in the trees.
I'm just gonna hide in the trees
Yeah.
and like have a crew.
I'm saying if
and
I
then
go
when they
battle
die
royale,
off, then I'll
you-
be like, okay, now it's time to go for it.
You got to be aggressive. You got to be fast, because you don't win a battle royale by surviving and hiding until the end. You got to take out your opponents. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, it's making me nervous.
Yes. Well, we're all excited to see what's going to be happening with that battle royale news. Of course, that's still set to be happening eventually. We're all going to be keeping our eyes on what's happening for that. But still, in other news, EA also has made an announcement of the Star Wars variety.
The developers of Apex Legends has officially teased a new Star Wars game in development called Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It has also been announced that an announcement live stream will be broadcast on April 13th on EA's Star Wars Twitch channel. Be sure to tune in. That's the April 13th.
Yeah, that's going to be happening in the
Live
Star
stream.
Wars celebration. I'm so excited to see what that's going to be, because this is from Respawn. This is from the people that did Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, Warfare 2. I believe they may or may not have done Modern Warfare 3, left the company and made their own, left EA, I should say, and made their own shooter, Titanfall, critically acclaimed, criminally underselling, made Titanfall 2 even more critically acclaimed, and again, criminally underselling, and now finally they're getting huge recognition with Apex Legends, their next game, and hilariously, once again, the company is owned by EA. But they get to make a Star Wars game. This is a company that has made some of the best shooters of all time, and now they get to take a beloved IP like Star Wars and try their hand at that. We do know it is an action adventure from a teaser on the website, and I believe it is set, you play as a Padawan after Order 66 happens. So you get to play in that gray area in between the prequels and the original trilogy. The only trilogy that actually
anything
matters.
is possible.
It very well could be. But we've got to ask, like, what, I got to know this. What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
My favorite
Your
Star
favorite
Wars
Star Wars
movie?
movie.
Oh boy.
Of all 8 of them,
I was like a fan. I think it was the first one.
the first one.
Honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, hold on, which first one? Are we talking episode 1 or episode 4?
1.
Uh-huh.
No, episode 4.
Episode 4.
Right.
Okay.
The old one.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
You almost got you there.
I
You passed
know.
that test.
I know, that was
Because
hard.
after this, we're gonna go. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna go and watch some Star Wars right now.
Yeah, please.
And
I need to be educated. This is too much.
cool. No, that's good. So, one more time. What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Episode 4.
We did it. She passes this time. Okay. Now, this
mercy on my soul.
teaser that we saw now from EA for this new game is almost as impactful as the new Star Wars trailer Mark Hamill talked about on Twitter just a couple months ago in December for Episode 9. Let's take a look. Now, for our final coverage, Mark Hamill is such a troll. For our final coverage of the day, the developers of Overwatch have finally announced a new archive event update, now called Storm Rising. This event is going to feature a new PvE map set in Havana, Cuba.
Havana,
And
Cuba.
the story of this new archive event is following Tracer as her first time leading a strike squad against one of the Talon leaders, Maximilian. Other than that, there haven't been a huge amount of announcements just yet, but we can expect to see some old archives returning, as well as hopefully some new skins.
Continuing our coverage, the Overwatch is set to start their week 2 tomorrow, but questions on viewership are starting to come up in concerns of the league's status. The Esports Observer has reported a huge decline in Twitch views at the start of Stage 2. Viewers have expressed their disinterest in Overwatch due to no changes in the meta, especially with release of Baptiste. But nonetheless, the league will continue on without interruption. Good luck, you guys.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see some patch changes relatively soon.
That might be a good
faster
idea.
pace. Well, yeah, we're still waiting on that developer update. But still, on Thursday, we start the day off with Paris Eternal taking on Florida Mayhem. Then New York's Excelsior will get a chance to challenge Washington Justice. And to end the day, the Vancouver Titans will hope to extend their winning streak against Seoul Dynasty.
And on Friday, Toronto Defiant and the Philadelphia Fusion are set to go on stage first at 12:15, that's a.m. Entering Friday from Thursday. Later on in the day, the Los Angeles Valiants look to finally get on board against the Atlanta Reign. Next, Boston Uprising go head-to-head with Hangzhou, right? Hangzhou Spark.
Yep.
And then the end of the day, the number 2 team with the Stage 1 playoff San Francisco Shock versus
Guangzhou
Charge. These
Yes.
names, I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
I love them. They're so fun. That's it for today's coverage of the Daily HUD. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest update in esports. Once again, I'm Sierra.
And I'm Dom. On behalf of myself and the entire Esports channel, thank you so night. We wish you good night. Thank you so night. Thank you so night. I'm too busy thinking about that battle royale because I want to see what's actually going to happen
feet are
about
sweating.
that. That's odd. Anyways, GG, wear socks.
Good night.
That's for feet sweat. Good night, GG.